Welcome to another episode of 12.5 Minutes. My name is Jared Kelly, and I'm with my friend and co-host, Liz Whitehead.
Hi, Jared.
So good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
So we're back on for another episode of Crazy, Scary, Genius, Hilarious. And I'm gonna start off. Let's just get right into it because I saw this headline, it stood out to me, and I thought, this is crazy. $85 million settlement by a major bank that happens to be based in San Francisco. We might know the name of it. It might start with a letter and end with another letter. You know what I'm saying? Like we probably know the name of this institution, but they were basically settling a lawsuit that caught them red-handed for basically trying to bring in diverse candidates for roles in the bank that were already filled solely to meet diversity goals, which makes no sense that they have the goals if they're going to work so hard to work around achieving the goals. But they actually had to settle this lawsuit for $85 million. But here's the crazier part about it: it doesn't benefit the people that were looking for jobs at this financial institution. It benefits the shareholders that sued for the $85 million, the ones that are
Whoa.
invested in the company.
I did not realize that part of it. Man.
Yes. What's even crazier about this is that when you really think about the idea of, okay, we have jobs, we've hired people, now let's bring in a bunch of black folks and brown folks just to play with them. Like, really? You're spending time. You have people on staff that are sitting there listening to candidates talk about their career possibilities when they know that the job is already filled?
Well, and ha who were they selling this diversity initiative to, if not the shareholders? Like the shareholders are like, I feel defrauded that you weren't actually doing this, or they feel defrauded because it was a waste of time and money.
Well, so that's the tricky part. So it was a whistleblower issue. So someone who used to work there basically called them out on and said this is like morally wrong, which I thought was funny because corporations don't have morals at all, really, to be very honest. So they're just wrong. It's not really morally wrong. But secondarily, the shareholders are looking at this in a weird way because it would be different if they said you've been lying to us about these initiatives, which we've been investing in. Okay. But the shareholders don't invest in diversity initiatives. They invest in the outcomes of the bank, the profitability of the bank, of the institution, right? So what I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, but this institution is notorious for these type of issues where they are basically defrauding the public, they're defrauding their own staff, they're defrauding the people that trust their finances that they deposit into this institution. That's crazy, Liz.
Well, and they keep getting caught. Like, this isn't remotely the first time.
It is not. It is not. And so let's say this: they're repeat offender, right? That they're notorious to the point where it doesn't even matter. They don't take responsibility. They say, okay, we're not going to admit that we did anything wrong, but we'll settle this lawsuit just to make it quote go away. And then we're going to go about our business as if we didn't do anything in the first place. We're not going to make any changes because who was fired? Was there anyone fired for this? No. Well, business as usual. Back to
Yeah.
what. That's
And you get a million strikes, like, apparently. I mean,
well. Yeah, because who's to hold them accountable, right? Where the justice system is only dealing with that case. That and then hey, 2 months go by, new justice gets to look at a new case and goes, okay, well, let's deal with this one. But collectively, no one is requiring them to change. No one. No one's requiring them to change. And then who are the leaders? Who are the leaders? Who are the staff people that work for this bank and this financial institution that continue to enable it to be such a bad corporate citizen?
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of scary because there's no we're so quick, we move on from things, I think, really quickly. And so there isn't sort of this groundswell of, yeah, we don't like that.
Right. Right. The the PR alone is terrible, but it's in the press. So, okay, first of all, if you're black or brown, you're a woman, if you feel like you're in the community or representative or you're ally of the community, why would you quote do business? Why would you put your hard-earned money with this institution? Secondarily, if you are looking for a home and you care about your home, why would you let your home be financed by this institution that doesn't care? Uh, Can I can I keep going? Let me give you one more.
If you're a
I,
business owner.
you're a business owner. You're a business owner. And they're like, oh, yes, we care about supplier diversity. And you're like, yes, let me kind of go do business with you. Why? Why are we
Yeah.
doing this? That's that's scary. That's scary that we continue to allow the institution to operate, and the victims are the ones they're allowing to operate.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy that the shareholders are the ones who were the benefits of that settlement. But we talk about this all the time. I mean, there is a lot of trust in
Mhm.
your financial system, right? And they hold your money, to make sure that it clears their things. They make money on your money. They're invested. And it's like, oh yeah, that your client paid that bill. Great. They paid your invoice. Fantastic. You'll see that in 3 days.
Right. Yeah. Oh, we make
So
money off your money.
so they're making money off of your money. And it's like, I don't even trust you.
Right. Right. I'd rather do business with the mafia that was recently arrested dealing with gambling. I'd rather do business with them. You know why? Because they're going to charge you a lot. They're going to tell you all you have to do is pay them, and they don't bother you, right? And I trust that they are going to do what they say they're going to do.
Yep. If they say they're going to break your kneecaps, they're going to do it.
I believe it. So I'd rather do business with someone that is very legitimate, transparent about the arrangements and the terms of the agreement. But this is some BS. Like this institution is two-faced and they're a bunch of liars. That's all I have to say about it.
Hot takes.
Yeah, is what it is. So, you know, okay, let me pivot a little bit because
Okay.
this is a topic when it comes down to technology and AI and what we're doing here at CI Media Group definitely involved with AI assistance. I love this idea that an episode on CBS Sunday mornings was talking about a young lady who is a phenomenal vocal artist. She's a writer. She writes her own songs, writes her own music, and she has a beautiful voice. And she created an AI agent to perform her songs in social media. And this AI performer is gorgeous, by the way, and she is phenomenal at attracting an audience. So it allows the artist to stay behind the scenes, and she gets paid well from the audience, and she gets the exposure without having the intrusion, if you will, of being
Mhm.
a personal identity.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because she basically became the studio, right? The studios have, you mentioned this, the studios have been doing this for years, right? Oh, we like your songs, we're going to take them and have someone else sing them. That's a little more palatable to our audience. So she just became her own studio while also protecting herself. I was listening to Hayley Williams' new album. She's the lead singer of Paramore. I don't know if you've heard it, but
I
she
know.
has, yeah, she's has a song to her antidepressant. Like she writes a song to her antidepressant. And I was like, yeah, you would, because that would be a lot to be carrying your image, your songs, to be going out there in front of people and putting yourself out there, right? People are relentless. So it really is genius what she did. I'm sure the studios are like, how can we do that?
I mean, to be honest, there's a whole new wave of obviously technology, and it's trying to create music. And I don't really want the technology to create the music. I want the people to create the music. But I do think it is genius that from a marketing standpoint, not only is that happening in social, but at some point in time, we're going to go to concerts that are being performed by AI agents, and that is going to be very intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and hopefully, and hopefully, they are protected by good security. How about that? Here's your lead. You're laughing, so what's hilarious?
What's hilarious? Oh, so I've been laugh. This is probably a little old now, but it does make me laugh. Is the sandwich guy, as we've been referring to him, his name is Sean Dunn. He threw a sandwich at a federal agent who then chased him, arrested him, indicted him, and then our taxpayer dollars paid for a trial where he was acquitted. And so there's a couple things about it. One is this whole concept of jury nullification. Like he threw the sandwich. We know that he did it. We all saw him do it on the video. He did it. He threw the sandwich. But the jury still decided, like, he's not guilty. Like, come on now. Like, he's not guilty of what you said he was. And you know, I heard this. I don't know that it's true. I saw it on the internet, not in a news source, but that this federal agent, this cop's buddies were like making fun of him for being like, well, the sandwich, like it really hurt. Like it was really kind of scary. I
Right.
could smell the onions and the mustard. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Look, come on. Like it hurt your feelings to be hit with the sandwich. That's the only thing that hurt. You're wearing a bulletproof. That vest can't stop you from a sandwich, then you really need to leave that job and sue those people for promising to protect you with that equipment. But I guarantee your feelings were the only things that were hurt, and you wasted our tax dollars coming up there complaining about condiments and toppings affecting your daily life. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous.
I mean, it's always hilarious that it's hilarious that he got acquitted. But hilarious that it even got that far.
I
Um,
There should be a T-shirt that says "Sandwich Man," and they just I would buy one.
I know we were all rooting for him.
Right.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. But also, it is also hilarious. It makes me feel good. It's an example of should he have gotten indicted? No, it never should have gotten that far. But ultimately, some of the systems do hold. Like it's going, they're holding a little bit. So that made me feel good. It was a good feeling.
Yeah, they're holding on like like old glue, like old glue. Like barely, barely. Thank you for our justice system. So anyway, whether you agree with me, whether you agree with Liz, or you agree with both of us, or you don't, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think, and we are out of here. My name is Jared Kelly. This is Liz Whitehead. Thank you for watching 12.5 Minutes.